Israel was once a united and powerful kingdom, a beacon of God's blessing under the leadership of kings like David and Solomon. But this unity was fragile, and after Solomon's reign, the kingdom fractured into two, Israel and Judah. How did this happen? Join me as we uncover the story of ambition, rebellion, and God's sovereign plan in the division of the kingdom. The seeds of division were sown during Solomon's reign. Solomon was granted wisdom, wealth, and power. 1 Kings 3:10-13. But his heart turned from God as he married foreign wives and worshipped their idols. 1 Kings 11:4 says, "As Solomon grew old, his wives turned his heart after other gods, and his heart was not fully devoted to the Lord his God." Because of this, God declared that the kingdom would be torn from Solomon's line, though not entirely, out of respect for David his father. God sent the prophet Ahijah to Jeroboam, one of Solomon's officials, with a startling message. Ahijah tore a cloak into 12 pieces and gave Jeroboam 10, symbolizing the tribes of Israel he would rule. 1 Kings 11:31 records Ahijah's words, "I am going to tear the kingdom out of Solomon's hand and give you 10 tribes." But this promise came with a condition. Jeroboam had to follow God faithfully, as David did. After Solomon's death, his son Rehoboam inherited the throne. The people of Israel, weary from heavy taxes and forced labor under Solomon, pleaded for relief. The elders advised Rehoboam to lighten the burden and win the people's loyalty, but his younger advisors urged him to assert his authority harshly. Rehoboam's response in 1 Kings 12:14 was disastrous. "My father made your yoke heavy. I will make it even heavier. My father scourged you with whips. I will scourge you with scorpions." This arrogance ignited rebellion. The 10 northern tribes rejected Rehoboam and made Jeroboam their king, forming the kingdom of Israel. Only the tribes of Judah and Benjamin remained loyal to Rehoboam, becoming the kingdom of Judah. 1 Kings 12:20 states, "So Israel has been in rebellion against the house of David to this day." This division was not just political, but spiritual, as both kingdoms struggled to remain faithful to God. Jeroboam, fearful that the people would return to Rehoboam if they went to Jerusalem to worship, made a fatal decision. He built golden calves in Bethel and Dan, proclaiming, "Here are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt." 1 Kings 12:28-30 reveals the tragic outcome. This thing became a sin. The people came to worship the one at Bethel and went as far as Dan to worship the other. This idolatry set the northern kingdom on a path of rebellion against God, leading to its eventual downfall. In the south, Judah also faced spiritual challenges. Though the temple remained in Jerusalem, many kings allowed pagan worship to infiltrate the land. Yet, Judah retained a remnant of faith, with some kings like Asa, Jehoshaphat, and Hezekiah leading spiritual reforms. The division weakened both kingdoms. The northern kingdom of Israel fell to the Assyrians in 722 BCE, as described in 2 Kings 17:6. The king of Assyria captured Samaria and deported the Israelites to Assyria. The southern kingdom of Judah lasted longer but was eventually conquered by Babylon in 586 BCE. Jerusalem was destroyed and the people were exiled, 2 Kings 25:8-11. Despite the division and exile, God's covenant with his people remained. Through the prophets, he promised restoration. Jeremiah 31:33 records this hope. "I will put my law in their minds and write it on their hearts. I will be their God, and they will be my people." The return from exile and the coming of the Messiah through the line of Judah fulfilled these promises. The division of the kingdom teaches us about the cost of pride, idolatry, and disobedience. Yet it also reminds us of God's faithfulness, even in our failures. What lessons can we draw from this story today? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more biblical insights. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.